I had to completely set up a whole new board because I left mine outside yesterday, right outside the gate outside my house, and it got stolen, which is fine. Thankfully, I had the extra parts to make a new one. There's a brand new skate park down the street from my house, and I'm here with Jason. We've already been skating for a little bit, but it's amazing.
If you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it? Just let it slip. Yo.
His arms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd moans so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how?
Alright, do this one for MGK. Hey, what do we think about MGK? Trash, right?
He's so mad that he won't give up, daddies, he know he won't have it, he knows his whole back to these ropes. It don't matter, he's dope, he knows that, but he's broke. He's so stacked that he knows when he goes back to this mobile home, that's when it's back to the lab again, yo. This old rhapsody better go capture this moment and hope it don't be better. Lose yourself in the music, the moment you own it, you better never let it go.
I'm at a spot with Brian. I don't know if I've ever made a video here. Maybe like a long time ago.
I don't remember if you have or not.
I don't think I have, but I was here with John and you that one day, remember? And you said I got mad?
And Cromer. We got mad here once.
Just casual name drop. Cromer.
I don't think you got mad when Cromer's here.
No, I definitely did not get mad when Cromer was here. I would not embarrass myself like that. But I'll embarrass myself in other videos. Are we gonna actually film something?
I brought my camera in that bag.
Yeah, so I might actually try to film a line. Turn the camera around. Look who's here. He hasn't been here in a while.
Is this, I'm breaking my arm right now. Do I look fat?
Yeah, I'm here with Brian. Brian hasn't been in any video in a very fucking long time.
I've been MIA because I'm trying to film a full-length video that's
Taking forever.
taken a really long time.
Everyone's bitching and complaining about it.
Everybody's posting all their clips on Instagram the second they get them.
That's the new age, bro.
Yep.
Get with it.
It'll get watched for 30 minutes and then it'll move down in the feed. Nobody will ever see it.
So will the full length. It's a lot more time and work that you're putting into it. Just get really good at making trap edits, and then you can have kids hire you to like film and edit their trap edits. Just get really good at filming on an iPhone.
And then just every time at the end of the trap edit, show myself puking because it's so gross.
Sure. Yeah.
See, that was good because it looked effortless.
When I try to pop them, they're like weird. Oh, that was good.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do them consistent, but what's the point of doing consistent if they don't look good?
I agree.
Yellows and lit like SpongeBob. You still rock bottom at the bus stop, bitch. Squidward nose up in your hole. Dick in the sandy cheek, she touch her toe. Leaving like the tower of pizza. Eating my crusty crab pizza. I forget, bitch, I don't need her. Someone get Patrick a t-shirt.
I'm so sick and tired of getting broke off. Getting hurt isn't even the frustrating part. Not being able to skate and getting broke off so constantly is what's frustrating. Never ends, injuries never end. It's not that bad. It should be fine by like tomorrow or the day after, I'm gonna assume. I'm gonna try and ice it and take Epsom salt bath. It could always be worse. Saw a long line at Social Security place. Could definitely always be worse. Since my ankles are old, best thing to do in this situation, according to Dr. Phil, is take an Epsom salt bath.
Wow, look at the flick of the wrist. Oh, lavender and honeydew, wow.
It smells so good. We're gonna tell a story. I think you guys will like the story. We're gonna talk about my worst Tinder experience. So annoying. It's not even like that bad. It's not like a fearful experience like what women have to fear on Tinder, meeting up with someone that they don't know. But I knew this person. We met up a couple of times and we were on this like mutual understanding of like, yo, this is casual, because that's like why I was on Tinder. I wasn't on Tinder looking for anything serious. Neither was Claire.
I wasn't. Tinder's just not, you're not supposed to meet your husband on Tinder.
Right. So I hung out with this girl a few times and we were just getting to like know each other. She kept coming over and kind of leading me on into thinking that like things were gonna happen, and like I was fine with them not happening. But say that. Don't like tell me something and then come over and say a different thing. You don't need to do anything that you're not comfortable with. She kept leading me on, so I was getting like over it because I was like, okay, I'm just like wasting my time. And it was like fine, I was getting to know her, like I thought she was like cool, but then like as the more I got to know her, it was weird. And the final and last time she came over and we were gonna like watch a movie. I sat in my bed ready to watch a movie and she did not want to sit in my bed. So I was like, okay, maybe she's like not comfortable. She's a little scared of like wanting to sit in the bed, and like she doesn't actually want to do anything. So at that point I was just kind of like, okay, I wasn't like banking on anything to happen anymore. I was just like, okay, yeah, it's fine. We'll just hang out, we'll chill. But I was like like, I want to sit in my bed. And I told her, I was like, we don't have to do anything. I just want to sit in my bed. And she refused to sit in my bed. She wanted to sit at the fucking table that I had.
That fucking bitch! She sat at your table when she could have sat in your bed? Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude,
right
she
now?
wanted to watch a movie at the table.
Oh my, not at the table? That's where you eat!
She wanted to sit at the table and watch a movie.
Okay.
In
Yeah.
these 2 seats.
That's some shit.
That's weird, right?
Because that's a weird table, mostly.
Bang her on the table.
I didn't bang her on the table. I didn't bang her at all, actually.
Oh, that fucking cunt! That reminds me of every single person I haven't had sex with
Okay,
yet.
now I'm gonna look like a thirsty asshole just because.
Oh my god!
You want to sit at the table? We'll sit at the table. And then she started like, she's like, let me see your feet. She wanted to start rubbing my feet. Yeah, which is fine. Like, everyone has their weird kink. Everyone has their thing. So I was like, okay. So I let her rub my feet. I was so surprised.
Well, I didn't know this part of the story.
Yeah, I forgot about this until I started to tell the story. Her hands started to get all sweaty when she was rubbing my feet. So I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. Now my feet are sweaty. Now your hands are sweaty.
Free lotion though, right?
Well, she started to give me shit about like my life and about like things in my apartment. She'd be like, your blinds are weird. Or she'd say like, what are these chairs? They don't match the table. And I'm like, okay. She just progressively got more and more like condescending towards me throughout the night. So I was like, okay. And then eventually I was just like, I'm gonna sit in my bed and watch this. I don't want to sit at the table anymore. And then she got in the bed and like 20 minutes go by and she's like under the fucking covers. I flipped the covers off and she's got her fucking shoes on. In my bed.
Oh my god.
Take those off. And she's like, what? They're not dirty. It's fine. I'm like, I don't care if you think they're dirty. You were just walking around all over the place. My bed is like the only spot in my, like, ask anyone. Like, whenever like Spencer stays here and I don't stay here and he sleeps in my bed and I come home and I see him in my bed, I get mad. I'm like, get out of my bed. You have a bed, bro. I gave you an air mattress. Get out of my bed. And she kept giving me shit about my duvet. She's like, oh my God, how old are you? I was like 27. She's like, and you don't have a duvet?
You're 27 and you don't have a duvet?
What the fuck? I was so annoyed.
He's standing up for himself in that bed.
Yeah, I was. But I was very proud of myself because then I was like, I'm tired. And I told her to leave. I actually didn't tell her to leave. I was just like, I'm getting tired. I think I'm going to go to sleep. And she got the hint.
Least bad Tinder story.
It really wasn't that bad. I've never really had a terrible Tinder experience. I'm pretty easy to get along with. Whether we meet up to just be friends or go on a date or meet up to hook up, like, I'm not like expecting anything or pressuring, but when you're like leading me on and telling me things that you want and that you want to happen, and then you like...
Wait, did you guys like talk dirty before? Like, was she like, I'm
Yeah, like we were sending nudes and like she was like, yeah, I want to come over. She's like, we're gonna like...
I wonder if she's just a virgin and she was too embarrassed to tell you, and then she kept thinking she was ready for the moment, but she didn't want you to know because she was older than she would have liked to have been before she lost her virginity, and then you would have been her first, but she wasn't.
Or maybe it was her first experience in hookup culture and she didn't know how to like go about it, so she panicked and just like, oh, your blanket's funny. I can't believe you took off your shoes and socks for her to rub your feet, and then she kept the shoes on in your bed.
True.
What?
I didn't
A
even
pile of
think
shit.
about
This
that.
chick fucking sucks. I want her dead.
You started to tell a story and I had to pull the camera out because it sounded too good. Tell us the story.
Yeah, but you might be disappointed, so we'll see. I randomly moved to Arizona this one time. I moved in February, my birthday's in March, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna go on Tinder. I don't know anybody here. Swiping, I saw this guy who was from Portland. It was fine, he was cool, we hooked up. I went over like for a second time. He's like, oh, I gotta show you something. I'm like, okay. This dude was kind of weird too. Like, he was nice enough, but he just...
Nice enough to what?
Nice enough, like to hang out with every once in a while, I guess. He was like tolerable.
Okay.
To mingle parts with.
Right, yeah. My private's in his. He pulls out his laptop. I was so tired at this point. I don't even know what I'd done that day. He wants to play a song for me, so he plays this song. It's his entire mixtape. He has like at least 3 hours.
Was he a musician?
No. He literally made me listen to his mixtape for at least an hour and a half. It's like, I'm gonna drop this soon. I'm gonna drop this soon. Do you like it? And I had to keep telling him yes, and it was the most trash mixtape I have ever heard in my life. Mixtapes that I've gotten from people from subway stations are way better than this dude's mixtape. And he was like, oh my God, this is so fire. Don't you love it? Isn't this so good? It was horrible. I couldn't leave.
It's like him making the music, like it's him singing on the stuff?
He made the beat. He was singing on it.
Okay, so when I
Oh.
for whatever reason, I thought it was like a compilation of artists that...
Oh yeah, that changes the whole game.
Oh no, it was just him.
Oh, it was him. He made the music.
Yes. And he made me listen to the whole thing for an hour and a half. I couldn't leave. I kept trying to go home and he wouldn't let me leave. And I had no excuse to leave because I was living in Arizona. I knew nobody. So I couldn't be like, somebody call me and get me out of this situation.
Did you guys just go to sleep? What happened?
No, we hooked up before he showed me the mixtape. tapes.
You felt obligated to stay and listen. Oh
Yeah.
no.
It was terrible. So I decide mid-March that I'm gonna leave Arizona, right? And he's like, I wanna see you before you leave. So I go over there and I'm like, yeah, dude, like I'm moving. I'm gonna leave and I'm probably going to California. I'm not sure yet, but like I have my car and like that's where my brother is, so I'll probably go live with him for a while. He's like, you can't leave. I was like, what do you, yeah, like I'm leaving. He's like, no, like, you should just move in with me. I really want you to stay in Arizona, like just move in with me. You can have a free room, like you don't have to pay rent. It's fine, just move in. And I was like,
what?
I was like, I gotta go, dude. Like this is not okay anymore. Needless to say, I didn't hook up with him that day. I just left as soon as possible and then avoided him at all costs until I left.
In any case, if you guys were living under a rock this weekend, I released all of the new Slammin' stuff. You can check that out in the description below. We took a lot of really awesome film photos. I made a sick edit that I actually put on the Slammin' channel. I don't shout that channel out enough, actually. I made a new channel for Slammin' a few months ago, and that's always in the description. I upload mostly just skate edits. That is it, with the exception of the drop edits. So yeah, me and Claire took a bunch of photos in the new Slammin' stuff, and you can find all of that in the description. It was a very phenomenally successful drop. So thank you guys all so much, really, sincerely, I appreciate it. Any last words, Dan?